welcome back to Vlogmas Eve.
Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.
So number one, apologies for the rainy noise. It's a rainy day. Today's video is going to be a Boots, in theory it was going to be the Boots gift guide, like in person. So I was going to wander around the store, we were going to have a look at the 3 for 2 stuff. I realised after I'd filmed the whole thing that 3 for 2 isn't on. And I talked about this on Twitter and one person responded to say she thinks that it's a temporary thing and that right now they're doing kind of like 15%, 20%, 25% on select gifts. But that 3 for 2 will come back. However, I looked online and it kind of doesn't seem that way. There's no mention of it in the gift guide and I don't know. So I'm not sure. If I found out any information before this actually goes out or even afterwards, I'll update it in the description bar. Maybe by the time you see this, I mean, we're talking like 5 days, but maybe by the time you see this, it will be on. I don't know. Right now, it seems like it's not on, and the information I'd seen online was that they were switching it up. But I don't know if that's temporary or not. Right now, I can't see anything about 3 for 2, which is kind of mind-blowing. However, you will hear me talk about 3 for 2 throughout the video, because I was like, oh, this is in 3 for 2, oh, this is great, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end I went, hang on, that's not what this logo means anymore. So I'm not sure, I don't know, but I wanted to mention that. And now I will leave you with me wandering the aisles of Boots. All the minis now are amazing. Look at this, little mini tans. They've got a little mini pro filter primer from Rihanna. This is so cool. Okay, right, properly into the Christmas stuff now. They've got the number 7 advent calendar. This is going to be one of those, oh, it is already. I was going to say this is going to be one of those like special gifts, isn't it, where they do half price? Yes, this is Soap and Glory. Lots of cute things from number 7. Like I said before, I haven't really looked much at them before, but I am kind of more inclined to now. I actually saw online that they were saying that they'd never done, well, it said first ever advent calendar, Boots advent calendar in association with Glamour, which was kind of tricky because they have done an advent calendar before. It kind of makes it seem like they haven't. Oh, also, I don't know whether or not this is still going to be available when this video goes out because I'm filming it a week ahead. But this looks like a really good deal. £19.50. Oh, here it is, look. £19.50. It's a bit much, like glitter-wise for me, but I don't know. If you're into that kind of thing, once upon a time this would have been my favourite stand. We've also got the whole Florence range in the Meadowhall branch now. Also Revolution, interesting, because they were exclusive to Superdrug. There was a whole deal, so that is interesting to see them in Boots. This is expensive what it is, I think, given that it's aimed at young girls. I mean, Glow Yeah lip oil is £14. I saw this online. This is really cute. So, Harry Potter makeup gift set, effectively. Okay, we've got to the full Christmas shop now. So, little bit of men's gift sets. Soap and Glory is always cool. Oh, I love that. I love a clear toiletries bag. We've talked about this before when I do these shop with me's, because I do film them on my phone and sometimes I end up with clips in between instead of the clips I thought I'd actually filmed. And unfortunately this was one of them. And I wanted to add this in because this is a really, really cool beauty gift thing that they've added in. It's something that you can get from Sephora, something they've done for years. They have done these like gimme more sets, so like eye, lip, face, perfumes, all kinds of different things. And when I saw it, I was like, this is the coolest thing that Boots has ever put together. So the general concept is that it is like the best of Boots. So there's going to be multiple different brands in one box. It's a really cool like little taster of Boots. And if you were thinking about buying yourself an advent calendar, I think this kind of box is way, way better value for money. Elf gift sets. Oh man, I feel like I've just like found myself in America. I've never heard, sorry, I know the music directly above me is like super loud. I've never heard of Profusion. This is an interesting looking brand and fairly inexpensive as well. These palettes are £8.50. And then they've got loads and loads of different things. This is £16 for like all these different colours. This is interesting. These look like the Stila metals, the glittery shadows. And then down here, there's a 25 Days to Slay advent calendar, £30. I think this is pretty good. Cavern advent calendar. Oh my god. Sleek have lots of Christmas sets. This one's called the Creator Kit. I like that. Apparently Little Mix have their own makeup range. Don't they seem very similar, Sleek and the Little Mix, the way that they've been like the logos and stuff. Oh, this is cute. I like that. Little lucky dip bags. Then we've got some more mature gift items on the other side. The monsoon stuff is nice. I like these kind of like silk bags, they're cute. But the Laura Ashley stuff is nice as well. Classic. I have all the Real Techniques brushes I could possibly ever need, but I am gonna need this. This is gorgeous. Look at the sparkle. Oh, they have black ones down there. See, I really don't want these things. I mean, this is how they get you. I just want the brushes, but, and these brushes I'm not as into, although I do like that particular brush. I use that all the time. This is more interesting, the black sparkly ones. They actually had these in the other day when I came in, all the Disney things. I think that's a really cool idea. And they don't look like they're Spectrum brushes. They're not like rubbish. If you're into Disney but you want like actually decent stuff, that looks good. Some mask stuff, which again, I'm into that. What is this? A bath waffle? Oh, bath fizzers. Things at Christmas. I don't know why we can't have like cute things like this all year round, because something at Christmas brings out something in certain brands. I mean, I suppose Skinny Dip are like this all the time, aren't they? Zoella again. I thought Zoella was Superdrug. No? Again, with this one from the Sanctuary, they have definitely made a decision here that is based on the fact that consumers are going to be thinking more about waste when they're buying their Christmas presents this year. Same with this one. The majority of this packaging is just the thing itself. Number 7 actually have loads of gifts this year. Oh wow, that's like a little facial cleansing brush. £40, that's not a bad deal. Like, oh, again, love a mask, really. I didn't think I would miss the sheet mask, and I don't really miss the sheet masks. I think it's just like the laziness in me. Pop on a sheet mask, but I'm not using them anymore. Oh, that's cute. I'm really enjoying this blue colour that they've chosen. Ted Baker gifts. What are these? Are they perfumes? Little spritz. Ted Baker's always really pretty stuff, isn't it? And again, they've chosen this kind of like midnight colour as well. More Soap and Glory. I like their affiliation with Wonder Woman. I like all of that stuff that they've put together. Like this, it's cute. They have some socks and slippers stuff. Oh, more Harry Potter stuff. This is really sweet. Although this kind of looks like a football. This like looks like a particular football club. Is it Liverpool? I don't know. But this is quite sweet. There's a lot of Harry Potter stuff. Sweet little kiddie gifts. More like bath and body and like play makeup and things for children. They've really spread this out. A lot of this is kind of, we've just seen this already elsewhere in the store. They've just kind of spread it all around to make it seem like there's absolutely loads. I mean, there is, again, more advent calendars. What is this one? A little something. Beauty advent calendar, £12.50. Yankee Candle, Soap and Glory. Okay, they have actually put a bunch of men's stuff in the back here. This is stuff we haven't seen before. More men's gifts. Oh, Star Wars. I don't know why that needs to be men's specific. I mean, to be fair, none of this stuff does, but you know, it has been marketed as such. Then you've got all the foodie stuff, like you're used to seeing Nando's and all that stuff, but I've never seen TGI Fridays gifts before. That's really cool. Kind of all the neutral. I always consider this to be like couples gifts. More over here, like sweets and chocolates and stuff. Gift experiences. Whole aisle of candles. I'm not sure if this is like year round or if this is specific for Christmas, but I've never seen, oh cute. I've never seen this before. And they've rather cleverly put in this little section of kind of grab and go stuff that could be anywhere in the store, but obviously when you're in a gift buying mood, then this is more of a like stocking stuffers, isn't it? This is cute. I like this. I like the pink. And of course you can get the gift guide to take home. Fun fact, I don't actually have a lot of people to buy for, so this is a really fun thing for me to be able to do, because I don't really have to do the whole 3 for 2 boots thing. I don't have a big family. I don't have kind of lots and lots of people to do like little gifts for. It's not necessary for me. So it was fun for me to kind of go around and have a look at everything. Also, when I went shopping this morning, I didn't have any makeup on. It was all very kind of last minute. I was going to collect something. It was just as the store opened. I was actually going to IKEA and I thought I'll go in there now, collect that thing that I have ordered to collect, and then I'll go to IKEA. I was kind of scruffy, morning, ugh. And I walked in and there was 15% off Premium Beauty, and I really wanted to get something from Too Faced. There were a few things that I was interested in from Too Faced and I was like, I'll wait. And then I thought 15% off, can't resist this. So I wandered over and the guy asked me if I needed anything. And I said, I really wanted to buy something from Too Faced and I saw the 15% off and I thought this was a good time. And he said, oh, well, it's working then, it got you in. That was literally all the conversation we had. This guy worked on the Too Faced counter, and it blows my mind. It was a Pretty Woman moment, if ever there has been one. He looked at me and thought, no, like she's not gonna buy anything from me. I was very interested in several of the Christmas sets, and I kind of thought it would be interesting to review them for a video. I didn't buy anything, and like Lee always says, I'm like primed to be sold to. So if I walk in somewhere, and especially when I've said, like, there's been times when I've been considering upgrading my phone and I'll go in and the salesperson is so uninterested in selling that product that I walk back out again and I think, you could have sold me so much stuff. Like, that Too Faced guy could have sold me so much stuff today. It's payday, number one. There was 15% off. And I told him I wanted to buy something and he was just stacking shelves, couldn't have been less interested. So yeah, that was a fun thing. I just wanted to mention, because I'm like, does that happen to any of you? I don't love to be approached by the counter staff. Sometimes you're just kind of browsing, but I spent a lot of time looking around that counter. I did ask a couple of questions and he didn't show any interest in like wanting to persevere or like sell anything to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm gonna have a look online later and I'll buy it online instead. Whatevs. Anyway, that is it for today's video. Like I say, I'm not sure about the 3 for 2. I'll update you if I do know. So I tweeted about this that particular day, and lots and lots of you were like, what, how can this be possible? A couple of people contacted me to say they'd already bought things on 3 for 2, and then another couple of people who have some inside information told me that it was going to be on and off throughout the Christmas period. Now, hilariously, there were a few people obviously up in arms last week when this was off, and the Manchester Evening News picked this up as a story. My tweet appeared on their online site, and then lots and lots of other publications picked up their story, and my tweet ended up being in like 50 different online papers, which is hilarious, especially given that although when I asked Boots, it was a very vague response, and online you can see it says it's not on right now, and it's not really very clear. I have it on good authority that it is going to be flipping between. So sometimes it's going to be these 25% off or whatever the deal is going to be. Sometimes it's going to be 3 for 2. But I think they're probably trying to hold back on telling you that, because if you are going to buy lots of gifts, then you're going to wait for the 3 for 2. Do you know what I mean? So they don't want to tell you that right now because it's going to put you off buying. In my opinion, for the few presents that I would need to buy, it's actually better, because I'm much more likely to go in and buy one present from Boots. If I don't have 3 presents to buy, then it doesn't really make sense to buy the things from Boots if it's 3 for 2, because you're not really saving unless you buy 3 things. So I get it. I don't have concrete information, but I'm pretty sure it's not gone altogether. Otherwise, stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because there's going to be a video every other day all throughout November and December. And I'm already really, really excited for Vlogmas Eve, and it's only just begun, so hopefully you guys are too. Bye!
Well, I've got news for you, I know you're waiting. Vlogmas is right here. Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.